Бажаю здоров'я, шановні українці.
Good health to you, fellow Ukrainians. Briefly about this day, about our actions. Our international bloc is working vigorously and thoroughly with partners on new defense packages for Ukraine. New decisions are already at the working level. More protection for our skies, more opportunities for our defense and movements on the ground. I held several meetings today where we discussed all this, and we expect appropriate steps from our partners in the near future. Let us not forget for a single minute that every day of the occupier's presence on our land is a temptation for him to think that he will succeed. He will not. We must return freedom, security and Europe to all Ukrainian land, to all European land. We will do it. We will not leave a single piece of our land to the enemy. Tyranny will not reign anywhere. And I thank our partner leaders, all partner countries, each and everyone who helps us increase our strengths and make Ukrainian defense even more active. I held a very informative meeting with government officials on programs to restore our territory and Ukrainian life after hostilities and the war in general. We are working on all aspects of recovery, and each of them is a new security format. Economy and industry, defense industry, energy, infrastructure, education, social sphere, healthcare sector, including the rehabilitation component. All these needs to be built. What the world is ready to invest in, what will give Ukraine and Ukrainians reliable protection and steady development of our social capital. Now, in May, we will finalize the specific points of these state programs, and in June we will start practical work with our partners on our plans, including both the reconstruction of critical systems here and now, and the strategic transformation of our country. I am confident that our reconstruction project will give impetus to the development of at least our entire region, following Ukraine and all our partners who will cooperate with Ukraine. It is here, in Ukraine, that the world will see what Europe is capable of. Here, in Ukraine, we will have the maximum of Europe in Europe, the maximum possible of what European values are capable of, what European and global cooperation is capable of. Step by step, based on the resources we have now, we are implementing programs for the ongoing recovery of our country. In particular, today, eVidnovlennia public service has been launched. It is aimed to support people who need to repair their homes or apartments after the war. Already today, we have received a significant number of applications in DIA. In total, we are talking about hundreds of thousands of damaged objects. Moreover, we have to fulfill this task also for those of our people who were able to restore their damaged housing on their own. Equality in assistance is very important, and we need an appropriate algorithm. The next step is compensation for lost housing. It will also be implemented. Of course, today I communicated with our commanders and intelligence chiefs. The situation on the front line is an obvious first priority. I also signed new decrees on presenting our warriors with state awards. The 10th Separate Mountain Assault Brigade, the 14th, 28th, 53rd, 59th and 72nd Separate Mechanized Brigades, the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade, the 27th Rocket Artillery Brigade, the 112th Separate Territorial Defense Brigade, the 67th Separate Infantry Battalion, the 65th Military Mobile Hospital. These are the Liman direction, Bakhmut, Chasiv Yar, Avdiivka direction, Shakhtarsk direction. In total, today's decrees honor 266 of our defenders, the bravest, the most worthy, those whose lives are the life of Ukraine, our beautiful and unbreakable Ukraine. Glory to all our warriors who are now in combat, at combat posts and on combat missions. Glory to every Ukrainian family that has raised such sons and daughters. Glory to Ukraine.
Слава Україні!